I'm Joanne Woytek, the NASA SEWP Program Manager. One of the things that we're always doing is we're always making things better. I have a saying called "often happy, never satisfied." That's what I do. I'm very happy with where we're at, but we're always trying to make improvements. One of the most recent ones is the addition of chat tool to our website. It's an opportunity to do that instant messaging with our help desk during working hours. We've also added a help ticketing system so that we can track the help emails that come in and make sure that we respond in a timely and correct way. So those are our two main customer service pieces. We also are adding to our tool set so that we now have credit card ordering directly on the website, so we don't have to send the order through emails anymore. It's a constantly evolving system, always looking for what our customers need and how to make it better for them. A survey was done of procurement personnel around the government about different contract vehicles, and SEWP was named the king of the contracts. We have a staff that prides itself in customer service and the outreach and just working with the customer at every level. And the most interesting part about winning that award and getting named the king of the contracts is we got a 93% rating. And when I went around to say we did so well, everybody said, well, why didn't we get 100%? There was no, we were happy that we were number one, but we were not happy that we weren't 100. And that's the entire staff feels that way. They really want to make sure that our customers come away satisfied. We get a lot of comments when we got training about our customer service staff that is good to hear how well people interact with them. The most amazing one is I actually get somebody who answers the phone, and we actually know the answers, or we can get the answers. So it's a very, very dedicated staff and that includes anybody who works in the SEWP office. They all are geared towards that atmosphere of we're there for the customer. SEWP's success is not so much that we align towards the customer as we allow the customer to align us to them. So they will, we don't, and that's actually part of our big success, is we do not set up the contracts and say, this is how you're going to have to do it, and we know how you're going to align. We set up our contract and our program so that we can say, what is it that you're doing? Okay, how can now we be flexible to fit what you're doing? And so for every customer, there's all sorts of ways to do acquisition. There's all sorts of opinions as to how the FAR relates to them. What we try to do is set the framework upon which the customer can align themselves, not actually force them into an alignment with us. A very strong relationship with our contract holders, both in the positive and the making sure problems are resolved ways. So we have, for example, two staff members whose job is Contract Holder Relationship Manager, or CHARM. And their position is to both help the contract holders when they have issues, but more importantly, when the customers have issues or concerns, they can come to us, and those folks will help them resolve those issues and work with the contract holders. And if they aren't working with them, if the contract holders are not resolving an issue or do not provide customer service or providing the wrong information, we actually have a website called Program Performance. It's a public website. It shows how those companies are performing at the program level. No company likes to not be excellent, and that's actually a good way to make sure that they know that they have to keep up to date and up to the rules and satisfy their customers. So they're both motivated by their own need to be good, and we also motivate them at the program level. So a very strong training outreach program in the program. First of all, we have a training video available, so anybody, and that's both government and private industry, can come on, watch a 15-minute overview of the contract, especially the key pieces that make in terms of how to use it correctly. But then we also provide free on-site training to any government customer, and actually to any to any private industry, whether it's be a contract holder or even a manufacturer who has products on the contracts. We will come out to their sales force, or we go out to any agency site anywhere in the world, and provide that on-site training. It's a 2.5-hour training session that is actually an interaction meeting with the customer to both train them on how to use the contracts and learn from them what they need and how we can improve the training and the program itself. We've had about 4,500 people get trained either through the video or on-site in the past 3 years. We do about 75 trainings on-site in any given year. So it's a very aggressive format. We go internationally, mostly it's national, but we also even go to Germany or Asia, wherever the DoD or VA or GSA, whoever has sites, embassies, we can go out to them also. A Twitter and a Facebook page, and those are available from our main web page for people who want to link to them. The main purpose there is to keep people informed of our training opportunities, where we're going, what might be happening. During our conference, we use the Twitter to keep people informed as to how the conference was going. It's just another tool in our arsenal. It's not the only way we want to communicate to people, but it does give an opportunity for those who are used to that new Web 2.0 tools can go to get linked to our Facebook or Twitter, and at least once a week they'll be notified of what's happening in the SEWP world of significance.